The Steelers are releasing veteran cornerback Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson signed a 2-year deal with the Steelers last year, playing one of those seasons. Patrick Peterson was on his podcast saying how he would like to play out the contract with the Steelers, and it's up to the Steelers, if they want to bring him back. And he also said he wants to remain a starter. He said being a bench warmer is not something, even though it's late in his career, he's a veteran and things like that, he still believes he's a starter. And taking all that into consideration, seeing what you've seen out of Patrick Peterson last year, and if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't think starting Patrick Peterson this upcoming season is a good idea. And I don't think they believe it's a good idea. That's why the release is in. They did him a solid by releasing him right before free agency so he can go and talk to some teams, to go and try to compete for a starting role. If you look at Patrick Peterson, the career was good. It was a great career. He did some things, shadow guys, and, that was all in the past. And I think the Steelers went off of that. Maybe there's something a little bit left in the tank. His football IQ, the knowledge, all that, you can move him around. He was open to being that piece, that chess piece to move around, the Swiss Army knife, as you would call it. They moved him to safety, at the end, towards the end of the season. They tried everything, man. I mean, if you're Pat Pete, you can't be mad at the Steelers, man, because they gave you all the snaps. They didn't reduce your snaps. They moved you when the corner wasn't working. We go to safety. I mean, he was on the field, so you can't be mad. It's the business side, and you just have to look at your production and lack thereof, and you have to roll with it. I don't know what team is going to pick him up as a starter. Now that's the part, it's going to be rough for for Patrick Peterson to be a starter this late in his career, especially he signed a 2-year deal, and he said he wanted to play it out for his last. So you're coming in your last year, you want to start to go out with a bang. I understand, but this is the business, so that's going to be rough. And it's just a step slow with the Steelers, just a step slow. You've seen it with the first game with the 49ers, and then it just played out. Like I said, they moved them to safety and slot. It was just all around giving Patrick Peterson every opportunity, to use his IQ. That was the thing. He's a smart player, so it's not about his quickness, and things like that. It's about his smarts and being in the right place and things like that. So you cut Patrick Peterson, you save you some money, and there's some safeties out there, man. I mean, you got Poyer from the Bills. There's a couple safeties out there that you can replace Patrick Peterson with younger and better guys. So Patrick Peterson, it was a good thing, story when he first came. He wanted to play for Tomlin and this and that, and it was nice, man. They get to fulfill that, get to scratch that itch. But on the other end, when it's business, you have to do your end and you have to produce, and that's one thing that Patrick Peterson didn't do with the Steelers. He did it, in his previous years playing ball, but by the time he got to the Pittsburgh Steelers, all the good ball was behind him, and it was just a name. So Patrick Peterson has been released from the Pittsburgh Steelers right before free agency, which is a good thing for him. Now he gets to go and try to pursue that starting role that he said he wants. He wants to stay as a starter, and before teams get to signing their players, so he gets to jump start on his new home. So he can't be mad at that, and nothing personal, just business. And with that being said, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.